And who's to blame for all of this trouble? It's not the HR departments, right? It's those crazy millennials, right? That's all we hear is millennials. Oh my gosh, they're so entitled. It's not the millennials. They're actually doing a really, really good job. They get a really bad rap. A really bad rap. They get crapped on, basically. They're doing a really good job. They are producing. They're becoming the leaders in our society. And if you can believe it, people still tear them down. This is Google Suggest. This is Google Suggest when it suggests what to search for because millions of other people have searched. Millennials are lazy. Millennials are killing. Let's just not hope in our neighborhoods. But millennials are stupid. They're idiots. You know, they're screwed. They're killing the napkin industry, whatever that means. And then they're not bad. They are the worst. The worst. Millennials are the worst. But here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. They know that you're crapping on them. They know it's hard, but look at this right here. This is not a recent quote, God rest his soul. This is from the 1984 Breakfast Club movie. Okay. The youth have always been put down, saying they're worthless. Think about that as we start studying these millennials. Because millennials actually make up 92 million of the population. The biggest generation. They surpass baby boomers to become the biggest generation in our country. Millennials. They make up, if you can believe it, we think of them as teenagers on their cell phones. They make up 40% of the workforce. And in less than 5 years, they're going to make up 75% of our workforce. And these numbers are probably higher in the education field. We have new teachers coming in all the time, fresh out of college, filling those spaces of teachers that are retiring. That number is incredible. 75% of the workforce will be millennials in less than 5 years. So be prepared. Not only are they already here, but they're going to be here and they're going to be your bosses and they're going to be the people taking over leadership positions. They are coming. But who are these millennials? The easiest definition is people, I've seen different numbers, so I know you're calculating like, oh gosh, I thought I was a millennial. But no, 1980 to 1997, I've seen some things go to 78, I've some things go to 2000. It doesn't really matter, it's just this generation. And I hate to define a whole generation of just being, if you were born in this day, this is exactly how you're going to act, because of course we know that's not true. But to break it down even further, there's different categories of millennials. And there's a great book called Marketing to Millennials and then Millennials with Kids that knock out so many stats, it's incredible, it is awesome. But this is the one we're going to focus on right here, this one right in the middle. It's the recessionist millennials. Those are the ones that are just now leaving college and they're coming out and they're joining the workforce. And what's crazy is that they are completely different than these early millennials. The earlier millennials grew up with parents, the go-go 80s, Wolf of Wall Street, Gordon Gekko, greed is good. They're more of the, selfie generation, the party generation. These recessionist millennials are a lot more conservative, except when they go to the club, I guess. But they're a little bit more conservative because they saw their parents lose their jobs during the dot-com bust. They saw their parents lose their jobs during the 2008 real estate crisis. They are scared about the future of their society, so they have a different mentality. They're a lot more concerned about a paycheck. They're a lot more concerned about a job that is going to be more of a passion of theirs, something that's going to make a difference in the world. That's why you can't just categorize all the millennials under the same umbrella. There's some different things going on, and there's some different things that we're going to concentrate on. But what do they want? What do these millennials want in a job to make them happy. And I went through months and months and months of research on millennials. That's all I did was research millennials for this project. And like I said, those recessionist millennials really care about some things that the earlier people did not. A job with a purpose, definitely opportunity for growth. If you go to some of these administration classes, there's a lot more younger people trying to become principals now, trying to become lead teachers, trying to make a difference in their departments. Interest in the work, of course. They want something they want to go to work every day and be happy. You know, like they said, they saw their parents go to work and they were not happy. They were in different jobs, they were in different communities all the time. They want something that's going to make them happy. A company culture, of course, the personality of a company, and money and stability. They are concerned about retirement. They are concerned about a nice salary. Even though we hear, you know, they're doing it for the passion, they're doing it to make a difference. They know they need money to retire. They've seen their parents. They know they need money to survive. Just pricing some of these Washington, D.C. apartments. They need money to survive, right? It is crazy. I can't believe the rents here. Some of the brownstones are like $10 million just walking to a McDonald's. So it is crazy. But the top three, culture. That's the personality of your company. How do people feel when they hear the name of your company? What traditions, beliefs do you have that shows that they're joining a company that's going to make a difference, that's going to cater to them, that's going to make them happy? Concentrate on your culture. Then, of course, growth. What do you have in place for first-year teachers? The first question we get asked at every job fair is, what kind of mentorship program do you have for first-year teachers? What growth? Am I going to have a lesson plan database? How's this going to work? Growth, growth, growth. They want to be the future leaders. They want to make a difference. Concentrate on growth. And this might surprise some people, but location for the millennials. They want a community, they want a hub where they can call home, where they can have fun, where they can meet people. Think of when you left college. It's a new step in your life. A lot of you branched away from your college friends. You spread out across the country. You didn't know what was going on. You had to meet new people. You had to meet new significant others. It's a place where they're going to hopefully call home for many, many years. They want to make sure they're in a location that's going to treat them right and that's going to cater to what they enjoy and what they want to do. So think about location, location, location.